Finally tonight, our bright spot shines on Better Day Buddies and the Cancer Wellness Spa and the woman who made them possible.
My goal is to put a smile on one person's face a day, every place we are.
Every place means the Lucy DePerna Treatment Room for women with cancer, a chance to provide other thoughts during chemo.
We do manicures and makeovers and wig demonstrations. We have a nutritionist.
It's much easier to come here because you don't have to find food, bring food with you. You don't have to sit here and do nothing all by yourself.
Help, too, for young patients at the Golisano Children's Hospital.
We bring programs in for children, books and crafts that kind of distract them from the treatments that they're getting.
This week, the mayor stopped in to read some stories.
Officer Buckle knew more safety tips than anyone else in Natville.
It's hard for them to be here for several hours without a lot of activities. So this is a great way to engage them and their parents while they're here and to enable them to get through this difficult time.
So tonight, our bright spot shines on Eileen Grossman and her wellness spa and Better Day Buddies, making days a little easier for women and kids with cancer. All right.
Chance of a thunder shower this evening.
Welcome back. September is Ovarian Cancer Awareness. We're going to be talking about this and a special race that's being held this Sunday. I've been training for it, the Ovarian 5K. David Ross is famous for training a lot of marathoners out here. I can't make it that far, but we're glad you're here today, as well as Eileen Grossman, to talk about how this race is going to benefit the Cancer Wellness Spa in our area. David, this is a first-time race, but it's a great time to get the awareness out there.
It's our first effort. We've had positive reaction from the patients and people who've benefited from the services of the Cancer Wellness Spa, and we're trying to get some more community involvement, raise some funds so that we can expand programs. And it's wellness.
Right. Well, and runners, a lot of runners right here want to get those races in before the snow flies, and this is perfect at Lake Riley at Cobb's Hill. That's where we're going to start off on Sunday morning, 8 o'clock. We'll give you all the details in just a second. But Eileen, tell us this, because this is your baby, the Cancer Wellness Spa. What do you do for cancer patients as they're dealing with their treatments?
As they're dealing with their treatments, we bring in manicurists, 2 different places, so 2 different programs. The one program we bring in manicurists and wig demonstrators, nutritionists, a personal trainer, and lunch every day while the patients are receiving chemotherapy.
I actually think we have some pictures so we can show people as they're getting chemo. They have to spend several hours just sitting there, and this is a perfect time to address a lot of needs, and especially for the women. They want to look better at certain points in their lives.
It really provides diversionary activity so they don't have to think about what they're having done.
And you always feel so much better when you
Absolutely.
come out and your hair's been styled, and you focus on kids as well.
We do. We have a children's initiative at the Golisano Children's Hospital at Strong, where we provide kid-friendly activities, a craft project along with a story. We've had the mayor has come in and read. We've had the fire chief come in. We have puppeteers. We have all kinds of different programs. 4 mornings a week, and we also provide lunch for the kids and their families.
That's perfect. So obviously we want to expand these programs because there are so many cancer patients in need of these services, and it's a great idea, and we're supporting all of those with ovarian cancer with the Ovarian 5K, which is this Sunday. Okay, get ready, folks. Registration 7 a.m. Dave and I will be there. 8 o'clock, we'll get the race going, and then we have some awards afterwards, right, Dave?
We also have a 1-mile fun run.
Oh, yeah,
That's,
so bring the kids down.
patient-friendly, kid-friendly, anybody who wants to support us.
All right, well, that's great. And all the information's on our website about both the Cancer Wellness Spa and the race. So check it out, news10nbc.com. We'll be back after this. We're going to be talking about why you need to get up early on Sunday morning. I'm going to be with Dr. Cynthia Angel as well as Dr. Rebecca Sumner, and we're going to be at Cobb's Hill for the Ovarian 5K. And this is the second year we're going to be doing this, and I'm going to tell you the connection with these women. Dr. Angel started the idea that when People needed to have cancer treatments. They needed a little spa attention. And that's great. And that's why we have a cancer wellness spa in this community. And Dr. Rebecca Sumner has just come on as the executive director, so that's exciting. So we're all connected here because we want to make it so easy for women, particularly who are going through cancer treatments, to feel that they are loved and feel special, right? Isn't that what you, that was your idea, Dr. Angel?
Exactly. And the reason why we have the walk now is because September is Gynecologic Cancer Awareness Month. And over 80,000 people come down with a gynecologic cancer in the United States, and about 28,000 die. We don't really think so much about ovarian cancer, although New York State had designated September Ovarian Cancer Month as well. We try to help people with their chemotherapy treatments, and we started with the help of Eileen Grossman, who really spearheaded it. We try to pamper the patients while they're getting the chemotherapy. So,
and it's really special, and that's why we started raising money last year to continue the spa treatments, right? When they're getting their cancer treatments. I've got to show you this picture because this is myself. There I am with Dr. Angel. You can see I dwarf just about everybody that was running that day. But a lot of people were walking as well, and they're all supporting this whole idea. And Dr. Sumner, why don't you tell us what people can get when they get these treatments? They really do feel so much better.
They really do. We have so many patients who said that something as simple as a manicure while they're getting their chemotherapy infusion makes the whole experience different. It gives them something to be distracted by. They have someone to talk to, and they have a focus on something that goes along with being well.
Right, and so when people were out running and walking last year, they were helping to contribute it because it brings the volunteers into the places at Highland Hospital and
at the Golisano Children's Hospital. Our Better Day Buddies division serves children there too. So we have wonderful programs for children, crafts, donated books, we have performers, young audiences comes in. It's just a wonderful, wonderful program, and we serve entire families that way.
Great, and we're going to do it again on Sunday morning. It's really early, so you can start registering at 7:15 at Cobbs Hill. We start off at 8:15. You'll be done, if you're really fast, by 9 o'clock in the morning, and everything is, all the information is on our website, WHEC.com, and Dr. Angel and I and Dr. Sumner will all be there, so we'll say hi when you come up and say hi to us. We'll be back after this.
Public. It's a health risk almost every woman has to worry about, and for one local woman, it was a reality. Casey Bortnick has the story of her battle against ovarian cancer.
Yard work on a chilly fall day.
It's wonderful to be alive.
Just how Marilyn Wyson always planned it.
It's wonderful to be growing old. Not everybody can say that.
What she didn't plan on.
I thought maybe I was just becoming menopausal and just getting tired.
Nearly killed her.
But I really wasn't thinking about cancer at all for that. I just thought I was going to get some hormones and be fine.
Marilyn was diagnosed with ovarian cancer 24 years ago.
I was just stunned.
Besides bloating and fatigue, Marilyn's symptoms were hard to recognize.
things that women feel on and off throughout their reproductive life.
Doctors say that's not unusual.
There's always a delay in the patient reporting the symptoms, and then when they're embarrassed to tell their doctor that they feel bloated or they feel gassy.
75% of women diagnosed with this disease are done so in an advanced stage.
And the cure rates go down with the more advanced disease.
To catch this cancer early, women are urged to listen to their body and their doctor.
Even though these vague symptoms may not seem to be related to a gynecologic problem, see your gynecologist.
After years of treatment and determination, Marilyn beat the odds.
It isn't a killer all the time. I mean, I'm still here.
Making the rest of her days a little sweeter.
I am thrilled to be over 70 because I didn't think I'd make it.
For Healthy Living, I'm Casey Borton.
The second annual Ovarian Cancer 5K Run and Walk and the 1 Mile Fun Run and Walk will take place tomorrow morning at 8:15 at Lake Riley Lodge in Cobbs Hill Park. That's at 100 Norris Drive in Rochester.
Well, cancer treatment often makes patients feel even more sick. Chemotherapy can have horrible side effects, but as YNN health reporter Casey Bortnick tells us, a local nonprofit group has a creative way to make the process a little more bearable.
From counting down the days,
this is the last one,
to keeping a positive attitude.
We call this my speed bump in my life.
Fighting ovarian cancer is hard. It can also be lonely.
It's tiring. You're not doing anything, but it's tiring just laying there and things go through your mind, so it's a long day.
Chemotherapy has cost Amy Harvey some color in her face and her hair.
I still have a little bit left, not much.
The biggest challenge was just passing the time when her family couldn't be there. That was until she got a little help.
It's just nice to have that little pampering, a little girl time.
Amy is getting spa treatment at the hospital. It's an idea born 4 years ago when Eileen Grossman was visiting two friends undergoing chemo.
Nobody was talking. It was pretty sad to be there. That I knew didn't really have to happen.
Eileen teamed up with two local doctors to create the Cancer Wellness Spa of Greater Rochester.
Nowhere in the state is this being done.
Through the help of volunteers, the nonprofit offers manicures, makeup, wig, and scarf demonstrations. There's even a personal trainer.
When you treat the whole person, that the impact of the outcomes are significantly increased.
As Amy neared the end of her treatments, her positive outlook was easy to see.
Hey, Cancer, you picked the wrong girl. Aww. It's my favorite one on this whole blanket.
She says there's no way she could have done it alone.
It's nice to be able to sit and talk about my day or brag about my son. So it's nice to have somebody there with you.
Casey Bortnick, YNN.
The Cancer Wellness Spa of Greater Rochester has a website with more information. You can find a link to that site at our website, rochester.ynn.com. That's all for now. More news is on the way, and stay with us for Weather on the Nines. I'm Dan Smith. You're watching YNN, your news now.